What's up everyone, CMO Sports Cards back at you with another video, and this time around there haven't really been too many current releases that are too good looking in my eyes, just whether it's, overpriced, like how I kind of feel about something like Topps Finest, or overpriced and also lacking hits like something like Topps Chrome. So there just haven't really been too many good baseball sets out, in my opinion. Even though I do think Topps Finest does look pretty good this year, it's just crazy expensive. So I decided to throw it back a little bit and rip one of my favorite not too expensive sets from last year. This is one that I didn't get a chance to rip on the channel just because I hadn't started my channel when I was ripping these. And so I thought that would give a nice opportunity to rip one again. So this is 24 Heritage High Number, and it's the hobby box. There's going to be a lot of packs in here, and we're guaranteed just one mem or auto. Oh, all right. Got our little box topper here. Tom Griffin. It's a buyback card, I believe. 1975 set. So, that's pretty neat. I'll go ahead and give that one a sleeve. Pretty beat, but still pretty cool. Alright, let's get cracking. Boy, and right off the bat, these packs, I forgot how difficult they can be to rip sometimes, so I'm going to have to make sure I get that right here. Alright, so we've got rookie pitchers, we've got Justin Turner, Carlos Santana, Chris Sale, Will Klein, rookie. Then we've got Luis Gil, Joey Ortiz, Josh Smith, and Ahmed Rosario. So didn't see anything out of that pack. Let's move on to the next one. You can kind of see just how difficult these packs are being to open. Hopefully I'll get the hang of it here. Rodriguez, we got Connor Phillips, rookie, Vladdy Jr., and we've got Tobias Myers, rookie. Jackson Holliday, that's a good one to get. Set that one down. Then we've got Trevor Rogers, 2024 rookie pitchers, Chas McCormick, and Connor Wong. So starting off with the Jackson Holliday, that one deserves a sleeve, and let's keep chugging along here. So one of the reasons I like this set is because of all the different kind of variations and unique things that you can pull out of here. So I'm sure I'm going to miss things as we go through. We have an Aqua coming up here, and it's going to be, oh my gosh, Graham Pauley. I thought that said Pirates for a second with the yellow. Graham Pauley on the rookie Aqua. All right. Then we've got Rowdy, Tellez, Colwyn, Ramon Laureano there, and Ranger Suarez. So, as I was saying though, I will make sure to go through these stacks here and try to pull out any short prints or anything that I've missed before we do our recap here. Starting off with Kyle Hurt, Jordan Montgomery, Victor Scott, that's a nice one for my PC. Aaron Nola, oh, then we've got MJ Melendez as our first Chrome to $6.99 there. And then we've got a Noelve behind that. Almost dropped the card, but we'll get it sleeved up. First Chrome, I believe we get 5 per box. Then we've got Noelve, Josh Bell, Darius Vines, and Josh Hader. Next pack up. Hernaiz, Alex Bregman, Matt Waldron, Aroldis Chapman. Looks like we've got another Aqua here, and it's going to be Eric Fetty for the Cardinals. Then we've got Reynaldo Lopez, Oliver Dunn rookie, Dylan Cease, and Balazovic there. I believe the Hobby Box exclusive parallels are the dark blue. It's interesting that we haven't seen any yet, although I'm sure they'll be coming up. Connor Kaiser rookie, Hunter Renfroe, Gomez there. It does look like we have a blue right here. Rhys Hoskins. And then our first blue is going to be a Jose Siri. Little color match there, but not exactly who we're after. Then we got Logan Porter, Blake Snow, Lorenzen, and Wyatt Langford. That's a decent one. Realizing this is going to take forever if I sleeve everything that deserves a sleeve, so probably just going to toss it on the stack, and rest assured I will treat them properly once the video's over. We got Cropley, Tyler Glasnow there, Amaya, Frankie Montas, and we're looking at a Henderson and Holiday are Baltimore's future. That's kind of a strange one. I see, it's just one of the insert sets. I like it though. Sean Manaea, Trey Lipscomb there, Ezekiel Duran, and Victor Medeiros. Next pack up. We got Austin Shenton, Grayson Rodriguez, Jose Siri, Bailey Ober. Looks like another blue border here. And it's going to be Montero, not the name we're after. Paul Sewald there, TJ Hopkins, Duval, and Cam Eden, rookie for the Blue Jays. Next pack up. Boy, these packs will fight you when you try to open them. Blaze Alexander. There we go. Corbin Burns. Kaiwei Tang there for the Giants. Eric Fetty. And then we've got a Jordan Leisure rookie. Then we've got Graham Pauley, Evan Phillips, Kevin Ginkel, and Montero there. So there's probably a short print in there that I missed since there wasn't anything of note on the surface. We'll make sure to go round those up before I do the recap. Starting off with Gavin Stone, Joe Musgrove, Kyle Manzardo. Then we've got Jesse Winker. Then we've got the Fred Lynn Files. Boston's Lynn is Loop's top rookie. Not too bad. And also a Jackson Holiday right behind it, so certainly can't complain about that. Andrew Vaughn, Forrest Whitley, and Soler. Part of me feels like we got a Holiday already, and it did not look like this. Am I going crazy? Jackson Holiday. Wait. Jackson. Oh boy. I wonder if this is image variation. All right. I bet a bunch of people were screaming at me in the comments. That is an awesome pull. That is a really awesome pull then. Image variation Jackson Holiday. I mean, I think that's going to take the stand there. It's a good thing I caught that. And it's a good thing we got another one. It's been a while since I've ripped the set, so that didn't initially stand out to me, but I think that's a great hit. One of the better players we could have gotten. Moving on, we've got John Birdie, Rosario, Mitchell Parker, J.D. Davis. Then we've got Max Schumann, Shota Imanaga. All right, love to see that one. And a Jackson Merrill. All right, two great rookies there, back-to-back. Trevor Story and Tanner Houck there to end off that pack. Two nice rookies in there. Might have been a short print again or something that I missed. But glad we were able to figure out that, that Jackson Holiday. That's an awesome hit. I pulled a Bobby Witt image variation in 25 Heritage, and that was a pretty valuable card, and he's not even a rookie. Austin Hedges, Jack Leiter, Christopher Morel. It looks like we have a white border here, and it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Wow. Okay. White border Jackson Merrill. Get my sleeves out here. That is an excellent hit. Don't think these are going to be numbered or anything. It says white border there on the back. Yeah, that is another great hit. All right. Let's just expand our hit wall here with that white border Merrill. What a great hit. All right. Let's keep going through here. We've got Drew Millis, Jerickson Profar, Tristan Gray, and Marcell Ozuna. Still haven't seen our one hit yet, although there's plenty of packs left to make that happen. Oh man, this pack is really stuck together. All right. Sorry for giving you a little bump there. Looking at the rookie infielders. Andy Rodriguez, Luis Ariz, Mitch Haniger. Then we're looking at the Now and Then Corbin Carroll insert. Christian Scott. Brandon Pfaadt. Kind of rhyming. Nick Martin and Nick Nastrini. All right. Not too bad there, but nothing too crazy. I guess I'll drop that Corbin Carroll in there. Might have missed a short print or something as well. I do believe we should expect a good amount more Chrome cards still. I think we've only seen one. I believe you get 5 per box. So we're looking at David Fry, Tyler O'Neill, Cade Smith, rookie there, Yariel Rodriguez, rookie, Justin Slayton, rookie, Randy Arozarena. Then we're looking at the 24 rookie pitchers, Jack Flaherty, and another 24 rookie pitchers. So nothing going in that one, unless I missed something. All right, next pack up. Starting off with J.D. Martinez, Isaiah Campbell, Yuki Matsui there for the Padres, Jared Jones for the Pirates. Looks like we've got a Chrome coming up here, and it's going to be Jose Siri on the silver, numbered to 225. And then we got a George Brett perfectly programmed behind him. Go ahead and give this one a sleeve. Not too crazy, but not complaining either. 225, not too bad. Going through here, we've got the George Brett, Brandon Walter, Shea Langoliers, and Lipschitz there. Put those away, and let's see, actually our left stack is a little bigger, so let's take out of that one. Next pack up. Still waiting on our hit and 3 Chromes. We've got Matt Sauer, Teoscar Hernandez, Kirk Ring. Ooh, is this a black border? This is not. It is Mickey Moniak. Boy, that really teased me for a second. I thought it was a black border. It's just your standard Chrome stock. So Mickey Moniak there, numbered to 699. Psyched me out there. Not really what we're after. Then we've got a Bob Gibson insert. That's pretty nice. Tyler Anderson, Jake Fraley, Andy Pages, who actually really is playing very well, so maybe I'll stick him in there as well. And then Nick Gordon. So there we are. We've gotten a couple of our Chromes now that I brought some attention to it. Still got a few more, though, and our hit. Starting off here with Landon Knack, Vinciano, Tyler Black, Jackson Churio. Man, we're just getting rookie, rookie, rookie. Jackson Holiday on the blue border. All right. Rookie, 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 rookie. And then a Jackson Holiday parallel. So that's 2 nice Jackson Holidays and 1 nice Merrill already. Darno, Ryan Helsley, Bo Naylor, and Cody Bellinger there. So, geez. Our base stack is getting pretty tall over here. Let me move it a little so you can see the Merrill. But we are still chugging along. I believe there's 7 packs left. After this will be 6. Starting off with Robbie Ray. We got Jorge Barrosa, Michael Kopech, some rookie outfielders. Then we're looking at Grayson Rodriguez for our blue border this time around. It's not who we're after. Marcus Stroman, Keaton Wynn, Yamamoto. That's a great one to see. All right. I was wondering when he was going to pop up. And Skeens and Ellie, I think, are the only 2 I'm really missing that I can think of now. So, let's just keep chugging along. I definitely think that this set is propped up a little bit by just how good the rookie class is. I prefer the design of 25 Heritage a little more. Jackson Rutledge, Tatis, Alec Marsh. Oh, I think this is a black border. Okay, so I think we actually did get a black border here. And it's going to be, for the Nationals, Josiah Gray. 64 of 75 there. So we did get our black border. Not exactly who we're after, though, on that black border. But still nice to get one. Josiah Gray for the Nationals. Kind of a color match with the unis that they've got on there. And then Robert Suarez, Irving Lopez, Matt Chapman, and Uwasawa there. 5 packs left. Let's finish it out strong. Got a black border. We got a white border Merrill, blue border Holiday. I mean, Jesus, pack was really giving me some trouble. Honestly, it's been a great box so far. Just finish out strong. Camargo, Yainer Diaz there, Ryan Jeffers. Here we've got, all right, it's going to be a real one. Clayton Beeter, rookie pitcher for the Yanks. Real one autograph. Well, nice to get an auto. Not the best name we could have gotten for that auto, but I will say it is much better than getting some memorabilia. I love the look of a real one, and he's got a pretty nice signature too. So definitely pretty happy with this, especially with all the other nice stuff we've got here in the background. So let me add him to that, and let's keep chugging along. Raisel Iglesias, James Paxton, Tanner Scott, and Rengifo there. This pack feels tight. Oh my goodness. There it is. Royce Lewis, Ronel Blanco there, Jordan Hicks, Jose Caballero. Looks like we've got our last chrome here, and it's going to be Oscar Colas to 699. And then, oh, that's a cool card there. The 2024 Royals. Might sleeve both of those up. I do think that's a pretty cool one there. It's got Bobby, Salvador Perez on there. Pretty cool card in my opinion. Moving on though, we've got Jake Bowers, Clase, and Paul DeJong there. Alright, so we got 3 packs left. I feel like this is a pretty successful rip. These boxes, I know when they came out, would you look at that? Paul Skeens, rookie. I'm going to go ahead and give that a sleeve. Don't have too many of these. I believe this is only my 2nd or 3rd from 24 Heritage high number. Always nice to get a Skeens rookie. But yeah, nowadays these boxes, this one cost me $150, so not too bad, but not great either. We got Lodolo, and then, oh, look at that. we got a mini in here. Jake Bauers for the Brewers. Not the greatest name ever on the mini, but it is pretty cool to get a mini. It's a neat one. Those are fairly rare, so pretty cool to see one. Then we got Pepio, Lane Thomas, and then some more 24 rookie pitchers. Yep. All right, final 2 packs. Let's end out strong. So yeah, I feel like for $150, this is still a pretty solid rip at that price. And I had fun today. If you guys have opened 24 high number, let me know what your experience is with it. It was one of my favorite sets of last year. That's another cool one too, the 2024 Reds. Really, I just like the team cards, honestly. Even though I know that this came out in 2025, this is still one of my favorite sets of 2024. And I think that back wall kind of goes to show why. It's a really nice set. Love the look of the real ones. You got image variations and things like that that just make Heritage a really unique and fun set. So let's hope we can finish out strong here, and then I'll do a quick recap. So we got Wilson Contreras there, Michael Garcia, Kevin Pillar, Gavin Sheets. Then next up is going to be Stephen Kolek on the rookie, then Kenley Jansen, MJ Melendez, Michael Bush, and Logan O'Hoppe. So there might have been a short print or something in there. But yeah, so that was a pretty nice rip. I'm going to go through this stack real quick and just pull out anything that I may have missed, and then we'll go ahead and recap. All right, let's recap real quick. So it took me a second to pull all the cards out from that big stack, but really there wasn't anything too crazy in there that we missed. So I'll just go over that real quick. It was really just a bunch of short prints, so it's anything from 700 to 725 in the set. So in our case, that was Nick Lodolo, Robert Suarez, Kolek, Schumann, Slayton, Jordan Leisure, Will Klein, and Tobias Myers. So a decent little stack of short prints there. In addition to that, over here on the right side is just my stack of good rookie cards. I put Victor Scott there just because I'm a Cardinals fan, Wyatt Langford, Jackson Holliday, Shota, Jackson Merrill, Tyler Black, Jackson Churio, Andy Pages, Yamamoto, and Paul Skeens. So definitely didn't do too bad, but that's just due to how good the rookie class is. Let's see, then we got our one mini here, the Jake Bauers, so that's pretty neat. Then we've got the inserts, we've got the Henderson and Holiday, Fredlin, Files, Corbin Carroll, Bob Gibson, George Brett, Marte, and then a couple of the team cards as well that I like to collect. Then we got two of the aquas, but we got 4 of the dark blues. Jose Siri, Montero, and Rodriguez there, so no one too crazy, but we did end up with the Jackson Holiday dark blue, so that's a really, really nice card. In terms of aquas, like I mentioned, we got 2 of them. So we got a Graham Pauley rookie and an Eric Fetty aqua there. It's nothing too crazy. And then we got, in our chromes, didn't really hit too crazy on any of our chrome stocks. We got the MJ Melendez, Jose Siri to 225, the Mickey Moniak, and then the black border Josiah Gray. That one's to 75, and then the Oscar Colas to 699. So I know the chromes are a bit tougher of a checklist because it's the whole high number and low number set is included in the chrome. And then things we didn't cover that ended up on the back wall. So the white border Jackson Merrill, we only got one white border in the whole hobby box, and it was Jackson Merrill, so absolutely cannot complain about that. Really, really nice card. Super happy with this one. Then, next up, didn't even realize that this was an image variation. Oh yeah, our little box topper. Didn't realize that this was an image variation until a little later in the rip, but image variation of Jackson Holiday, which is another excellent card for an excellent player to get. And then finally, we had our Real One rookie auto of Clayton Beeter. So all in all, I had a lot of fun taking a trip down memory lane. Not very far down memory lane, but nonetheless, taking a trip down there for this hobby box. So let me know what you guys thought of the box in the comments down below. Also, if you liked the video, make sure you drop a like and drop a subscribe if you find yourself watching a lot of videos on my channel. It really helps out. And finally, if there's anything that you want to see me rip for next time, definitely leave it in the comments down below. I really do try to listen and take suggestions based on what y'all are interested in too. So with all that said, take care and see you later. Peace.